Just when you think you've seen it all, just when you think you've seen every single thing football has to throw at you, and then Leicester beat Southampton 9-0 at St Mary's. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Right, so welcome back to a brand new video on this channel first and foremost, and I know it's been a long break I've taken from YouTube, and I have no reasons for it, to be honest. I just completely forgot about this channel, and then I clicked on it the other day and I was like, should probably continue this considering it's doing okay and I actually enjoy talking about football. And yeah, basically I thought today's result was a perfect excuse, I should say, for me to upload a video on this channel, because I'm quite bewildered, as a neutral especially. I can't imagine how Leicester fans are feeling, I can't imagine how Southampton fans are feeling, and quite frankly I don't want to, but as a neutral, Southampton at home lose 9-0 to Leicester to equal the all-time Premier League record for biggest ever win, or like win margin. I think the previous record, or the current record equal to this, is Man United's 9-0 win against Ipswich in the 90s. And Leicester obviously have smashed the record for biggest away win. And I'm actually kind of speechless, which begs to ask the question, why am I making a video if the whole point of a video is to talk? But you know what, I just said I'd sit in front of a camera and just talk shite like I usually do, and hopefully some of the stuff I say makes sense. So yeah, can we just get onto it, right? So first and foremost, the main thing that just blows my mind is the fact that an away team, I know Southampton did go down to 10 men pretty early. Ryan Bertrand got dismissed after 12 minutes, but the fact that you concede 9 goals at home to not even a top 6 club, well, Leicester are, in my opinion, well and truly joining that bracket slowly but surely, because to win 9-0 away from home against a team that aren't even in the bottom 3, well they are now, but they weren't before kickoff, is just absolutely astounding. And also, another thing that blows my mind as well, how 2 players in the same game scored a hat-trick, and I think that is the first ever time that's happened in Premier League history. Obviously, Jose Perez and then Jamie Vardy sealing his hat-trick in the last minute with a penalty to make it 9-0 and break the record, obviously, or equal the record, I should say. Honestly, I just can't believe it. And do you know what this thing that really annoys me is? The only goal I saw was Vardy's last one, because basically, I forgot this game was even being played, because you think like Southampton and Leicester, even though I love watching the Premier League, you think 10 games into the season, Southampton against Leicester, you know, not really a fixture that stands out for you, especially when I'm playing FUT Champions on Friday night on Friday night. But obviously that is the worst decision I've made this year, like hands down, I can tell you. And yeah, I'm kind of going a bit off topic anyway, but basically I look on Twitter, I see Leicester are 3-0 up after 20 minutes. I'm like, alright, so it'll be 3-0 going into half time, it'll probably end 4-1, 5-1 or something like that. I look at it at half time, it's 5-0, and I'm like, okay, probably just gonna end 5-0 then. I look on Twitter, I see 6-0, and I'm like, okay, I have to watch this game now. Then I go on to the match, it's 7-0, I'm like, okay, where the hell did this come out of? And then this is the thing that really annoys me. I tried to, I went off Sky Go, because I was watching it on Sky Go, and I went off it basically, and Maddison scored the free kick, so I went on, it was 8-0. So then I only saw the Vardy goal, obviously, but just wow. Just wow is the only word I can describe it, really. And let's talk a bit more about the game in detail. Obviously I didn't get to see much of it, but I've seen some of the goals during the highlights, and honestly, like, Leicester are scary. They are terrifying, and you know what, all of a sudden I'm now happy that we got a point against them at Stamford Bridge, and that's saying something now, because just the quality of their play sometimes is just unreal. Like, literally, I know Southampton were absolutely piss poor, and who knows now, that could be the catalyst for them getting relegated this year. It could also be the catalyst that springs Leicester into the Champions League, you never know. And I've said it for weeks now, I'm saying it on camera for the first time, and tonight's result just cements my point. I think the top 4 at the end of the season will be City winning the league. I know, controversial, but I think they will. I think Liverpool will come second, I think Chelsea will finish third, and I think Leicester will finish fourth. I think Arsenal fifth and Spurs sixth, or vice versa, whichever one. Doesn't really matter because they'll be in the Europa League. Anyway, I don't know, obviously there's a long way to go, but that's just what my prediction is at the moment. And to be honest, I don't even know what else to say, really. I just don't. Like, what does Ralph Hasenhüttl say to the players in the dressing room? Like, what does he say? Because he's not a manager under pressure, let's be real. He's actually not a bad manager, and I think Southampton would be absolutely stupid to sack him, in my opinion. I mean, the man's managed RB Leipzig. It doesn't take it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that any manager that comes from there is half decent, especially at a club like Southampton when they're trying to stay up. I don't even know. That result takes Leicester above City and above Liverpool on goal difference. Obviously, Liverpool have like 5 or 6 more points, but Leicester now have a better goal difference than Liverpool, and that says something. The fact that Liverpool score so many goals, they score goals for fun, and now Leicester have a higher goal difference. I mean, that's just saying something. So yeah, I guess just to fill up the time, I'll talk about this weekend's games. If you want me to do a reaction to Chelsea's game against Burnley tomorrow, which I'm buzzing for, because we're 6 wins on the bounce ever since that video that semi blew up about me ranting about the Valencia game. We've actually been on some good form. We've got 6 wins in a row from there, so I guarantee you now that I've uploaded, we'll lose to Burnley tomorrow. I'll make a video on that and we'll go on a 7 or 8 game run. That's just is how it works, of course, in football, as we know. Ah, lads, I don't even know what to say anymore, to be honest. As a neutral, it's shocking, really, to see. If you think about it, before Leicester won the league, let's say 5-6 years ago, if you said to me that Leicester would beat Southampton 9-0 away from home, I mean, you'd kind of think they're on crack or something, to be honest, and that's the truth, really. But yeah, obviously the other games of the weekend, Norwich playing United. My brother's a Norwich fan, for those of you that don't know, and if you do know, that's the reason I brought it up. But should be a very good game. My prediction for that is a 2-2 draw. I think Norwich are the favourites to win it though, and I heard Solskjaer's comments about before the game saying that United need to be on top of the game to actually have a chance. I mean, for a Manchester United manager to say that is a bit. I'm not too sure that syncs well with me or United fans. United fans, let me know what you think about that. I can't even remember the other games. I think City are playing Aston Villa. It should be a handy 3 points for them. Liverpool are playing Spurs. Actually, I'm not even going to watch that because I'm going to watch the Norwich and United match, because Liverpool Spurs, let's be real, most of the time it's just not a great game, especially at Anfield. I just don't particularly like games at Anfield. Can't even think of any other games that are happening this weekend. They're all the bog standard ones. So yeah, it should be a decent weekend of Premier League action, by the way I'm going on about. And yes, we're playing United on Wednesday night, and I can't wait for that, because after what they did to us in August, oh man, I'm actually going to be so up for that match, like no joke whatsoever. And I hope we absolutely destroy them. I really do. Imagine we got Solskjaer sacked. That would be absolute scenes. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. That's all I wanted to say, because I wanted to just give you guys my post reactions instantly after Leicester beat Southampton 9-0 away from home. I can't believe I'm saying that. Really, just blows my mind, really, as I've said multiple times in this video. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video, guys. If you could drop a like, that'd be much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next time.